It was therapy for me to just find my courage to write it. And in this moment in life, just being happy and in a place where I feel safe, that I could just speak my truth.
Basketball Wives fans, get ready, something major just went down. Brooke Bailey, one of the most memorable and well-loved personalities on Basketball Wives, has been completely removed from season 12. And when we say removed, we don't just mean she won't be on the show, we mean it's like she was never part of it at all. Her name has been erased from everything: cast lists, previews, and press material. She's not getting a reunion invite, there's no goodbye episode, and she's reportedly been cut off from all VH1 projects. No guest spots, no future spin-offs, nothing. Fans were shocked at how fast it happened. One day she was still part of the conversation, and the next, it was like she had vanished.
Can I please, because my heart is pounding 100 miles a minute right now listening to this, because you sit here and you say, you know, how great of a friend you've been to people, but I really feel like you're not.
The person behind the decision? None other than Shaunie Henderson, the creator and longtime executive producer of the show. She made the final call, and everyone else just went along with it. No explanations were given, and no one pushed back. This wasn't just a casting shakeup. This felt deliberate, silent, cold. And naturally, fans are asking, why? What really happened? Brooke Bailey's sudden exit came without warning, and even people close to the production were blindsided. No farewell episode, no press statement, not even a hint of what went wrong. What's more alarming is that Brooke has allegedly been blacklisted from all VH1-related appearances. This goes beyond a TV contract ending, it feels like a complete erasure.
This is a really huge week for me. I have 2 huge events coming up for K&B Life, my nonprofit.
So what caused this? Why would someone with a strong fan following and personal storylines be wiped from the series in this way? Let's go back a bit. In 2022, Brooke went through a devastating personal tragedy. Her daughter, Kayla Bailey, died in a car crash. Kayla was only 25 years old, young, vibrant, and full of life. The initial reports said it was a high-speed accident. But even back then, some people thought the details didn't quite add up. There were no brake marks, no evidence she tried to stop or swerve. It was like she drove straight into the crash. Some thought it was strange, but without solid evidence, the conversation faded. Now, whispers are surfacing again, only this time, they're much louder. Sources close to the case say a new piece of information recently came to light: a phone call Kayla made just before she died. According to reports, she was crying, scared, and clearly in distress. It wasn't a casual call, it sounded like she was trying to get help. Investigators who later heard that call said it shook them. Whatever was going on in those final moments, Kayla was frightened. And what she might have been trying to say could change everything.
As you see, it is very stressful.
After that call was reviewed, Brooke was brought in by investigators. She wasn't named as a suspect, but she was questioned, which shows they thought she might know something more than she had shared. Still, no charges were filed, and she hasn't spoken publicly about it. But here's where it gets more complicated. Not long after the police revisited the case, Shaunie made the call to cut Brooke from Basketball Wives. No warning, no public explanation. Just a clean break. That timing didn't go unnoticed. Then came another twist. For years, Brooke had kept quiet about Kayla's father. Fans always thought it was a private matter. But now, unconfirmed reports are linking Kayla's biological dad to serious criminal activity. We're talking federal-level offenses. This isn't street drama, these are serious allegations. Sources say Brooke kept her daughter far away from him on purpose. Some say it was to protect her.
That's what happened. The best thing for us to do is calm down and listen to what I'm saying. Because we got to think about jail and we got to think about that.
I ain't got to think about none of that. I got bail money at the end of the day. Take my motherfucking street responsibility.
Others believe Brooke was controlling what Kayla knew about her own family. Now, here's the theory that's getting attention. Kayla may have recently found out who her father really was, not just his name, but his past. People believe she might have been ready to speak out about it. Do interviews. share her side of the story. That emotional final phone call? Some think Kayla was trying to tell her mom she had made contact with her dad or someone connected to him. And then, just like that, she was gone. Once that new information came to light, the network reacted quickly. Brooke was removed from everything. Vihone, the production team, and even Shaunie herself cut ties with her instantly. The message was clear: they didn't want to be associated with whatever might come next. To be clear, no one is saying Brooke did anything illegal. There are no charges against her. But the silence, the timing, and the lack of answers are making people suspicious. And while Basketball Wives fans are used to drama, this feels very real. On social media, people are torn. Some are standing by Brooke. They see a grieving mother being punished while trying to deal with the loss of her daughter. They say she's being silenced to protect others, not because she did anything wrong. One comment read, "After everything she's been through, they threw her away. She deserves support, not exile." But others are questioning Brooke's silence. They say it feels like she's hiding something, especially with how secretive she was about Kayla's father. Some viewers feel like the pieces are starting to form a picture, and it's not a good one. Even longtime fans are calling for Shaunie to speak up. They want to know if this was really about casting or if something darker is going on behind the scenes. Because if Kayla's death wasn't just an accident, and if someone wanted her quiet, then this is no longer just about reality TV. This is a real-life tragedy. Brooke hasn't spoken out. No interviews. No Instagram posts. Just silence. Maybe she's being advised to stay quiet. Maybe she's protecting someone. Or maybe she just doesn't trust the media anymore. But whatever the reason, that silence speaks louder than words right now. Meanwhile, the police haven't closed the case. In fact, sources say the investigation is active and expanding. They're not just looking at the crash anymore. They're looking at everything around it: Brooke, the father, anyone Kayla may have contacted. With Brooke gone from the show and the investigation heating up, this story is far from over. Whether she's being unfairly erased or whether there's more to the story than we know, people want answers. And as more details come out, the truth, whatever it is, will be impossible to keep buried. Now that we've walked through everything: Brooke Bailey's sudden disappearance from Basketball Wives, the tragedy of Kayla's death, the mystery around that final phone call, and the silence that followed, we're left with some serious questions. And honestly, no one has real answers right now. What we do know is this: Brooke didn't just get dropped from a reality show. She was erased. Removed from cast lists, promos, even reunion specials. Not a word from the network. No comment from production. Not even a vague creative differences excuse. Just gone. That kind of silence? That kind of clean cut? It almost never happens unless there's more going on behind the scenes than what we're being told. And when the timing lines up with reopened investigations, troubling rumors about Kayla's father, and whispers of what that last phone call may have revealed, you can't help but feel like this isn't just about television anymore. This is about something deeper. Something real. There's a mother who lost her daughter, a girl who may have been scared in her final moments, and a family secret that could have changed everything. Whether Brooke is protecting her daughter's memory or protecting herself, we can't say for sure. But one thing is certain: this isn't just a story about a reality TV exit. It's about a mystery, one that's still unfolding. What's chilling is that nobody's really talking. The producers aren't explaining. The cast is staying quiet. Even Brooke, who's known for speaking her mind, hasn't said a word. Not on Instagram. Not in interviews. Nothing. It's like everyone is trying to avoid saying the wrong thing, or maybe they know something the public doesn't. But silence can speak volumes. And now fans are split. Some people feel like Brooke is being punished for something she didn't do, like she's being cut out to avoid bringing heat onto the network. Others think she's hiding something, that her refusal to speak is too strategic to be about grief alone. Either way, people want answers. They deserve answers. Because this isn't just drama for views anymore. This is about truth. This is about justice. And it's about a young woman who lost her life far too soon. So now, we're left watching. Waiting. Wondering who will speak next and what they'll say. Will Brooke finally tell her side of the story? Will Shaunie Henderson come forward and explain the real reason behind the decision? Will the investigation lead to something bigger, something that forces the truth into the light? Or will this all get buried again just like it did back in 2022? As always, we'll be here, keeping our eyes open, digging for facts, and listening for the details that don't make it into the headlines. Because this story? It's not over. Not by a long shot. And now, I want to hear from you. What do you think really happened? Do you believe Brooke was unfairly removed? Do you think there's a cover-up going on? Or was this just a case of bad timing and tragic coincidence? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read everything, and I want to hear your take. And if you're just as locked into this mystery as I am, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates as this story unfolds. Because trust me, this one's far from over. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep asking questions. And turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates as this story unfolds. Because trust me, this one's far from over. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep asking questions.